What's good, y'all? I'm JT, and today I'm back with another gameplay. Now, before I get started, I just gotta say real quick, what the hell happened to Tom Brady? The GOAT? Getting beat 38-3 against a division rival? Never thought I'd see the day. Hate to see the Saints win, but I love to see the Bucks lose. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let's get to this gameplay.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
Hey, if y'all know a Bucks fan out there, make sure y'all reach out and make sure they okay. They going through it tonight.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stopkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy.
Damn.
Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love.
Savage.
Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
You knew the police force was corrupt, yet you still tried to play by their rules, and now you want to do the same thing again. How is this not utterly idiotic?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
All right, we're here.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
Had to switch to construction worker to get up here.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
This is terrible.
You better get yourself together, mate. You're at this way in front of the missus, and you're on the chopping.
Don't know what you want.
She gotta get shut down. Surprisingly low security here. There's like no bad guys. Makes my job easier, so I ain't gonna complain.
Fucking idiot! Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
Damn. I don't even know what a git is, but that sounds very vicious and uncalled for. Looks like it's back that way. Oh, here we go.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her.
Oh, this puzzle goes back out the room. Wow.
Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
Could be worse. You could have one of those little bomb chips in you. Ugh. I would make them kill me first. And I think you would too.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
This is one of the more elaborate hacking puzzles I've seen in any Watch Dogs game in a while. I mean, look at this. It's all over. See if I can figure this out. Have to get that like that, then turn that. Gotta lock it from the bottom. Oh, there we go. Then turn that back up. Now I have to somehow get that going. No, that's not it. Maybe turn this like that, and then... Yep, there we go. Now I gotta go all the way over to this side. Turn this, nope. Like that. So unlock that. And that get that going like... I think I had it before, yep, like that. Turn that there, so that I can then turn that down, unlock this, and then turn this one like that. Unlock that, and then I should be able to go back upstairs. I don't think I need to do anything with that. Figure out this one goes. I think it's good. Is it? Oh no, the other one does need to be turned. Go back out. I didn't even see that right there, that unlock one. Okay, now I turn that like that, and yeah, now we should be good. Okay. That should do it. Yep, there we go.
What you done to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. For fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
That's what microchip is for. If they step out of line, she zaps them and sells their organs. Oof, evil woman.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
We're back at the safe house for another briefing.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Bit suspicious timing-wise, if you ask me.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Good looking, you
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Let's meet Mr. Guy.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
He must have some sort of paranoia disorder.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Yes, I understand.
Oops. I need this drone. I don't care what Taz is doing. This drone makes things ridiculously easy. I mean, look at that. I'm on the roof already.
You're not joking about the traps, Bagley.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Check.
Oh, this guy not playing.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to
Oh, there we
wake
go.
up people.
That's what I have to hack
If there was a
there. It
place
looks like
with
another
set up a
puzzle.
totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the
Gotta
way
find
through it and
another
working on the
cameras to
Epilogue.
get a better angle.
They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the
Ah, there we
bombings,
go.
didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel
What else
Cass the
is
keys
in
to the
here?
city. Wash the hands
Is
of the
that
whole
something?
mess.
Nope, that looks like it's
Connor
nothing.
will only get tight to
Here we
little
go.
friends unless we do something. We can't
This
wait
one
for
doesn't look
someone
too
else to
bad.
fight back.
Go back to that.
We are the change.
Rotate that. I missed it. There we go. Here. Rotate that like that. Unlock that. We switch to the other camera. Better view of what I'm doing. I think I gotta turn. Okay, I gotta unlock that. There we go. Let's get this one unlocked. Get that. So now we gotta return that. Oh, there we go. That should unlock. Yep, unlock that. And then that goes there. So then the one up top has to turn up just like that. Oh, I missed it. I always go past it. Like that. Unlocking that, and then we turn that like that, and then reset that back to where it was. Like that. And boom, we're done. Easy.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Get back on the drone and head over there. All right, let's go. I'm gonna just keep this operative. That's so disrespectful. This ain't your house. You just gonna throw your cigarette out in somebody else's apartment?
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
Okay, now, just be calm.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Nah, we're more like the Albion's bad dream.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait! Albion knows you're in London. Now, you can blow me up if you want. But run!
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Believe me, we know. Why else would I be risking my ass here, huh?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Listen, we want your help. Cass is no friend to us. He tried to kill us, and he had a hand in the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. Table. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move in! Move in!
Oh, this is crazy.
Shit.
I just gotta make a mad run for it.
Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Don't touch, run.
What the fuck?
This is insane.
DedSec life like this?
Until you lose them, yes.
I gotta take the boat. I'm taking the boat.
Units, be advised.
I hope this works.
Driving a motorboat, over.
Disable that drone.
Drone's been deployed to
There's another one ahead of me. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is terrible. I don't know how to drive the boat. Oh, he crashed right into me. This is crazy. But at the same time, it's also kind of anticlimactic.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
That drone isn't chasing me. That's a terrible drone. He's not trying to do his job. Am I home free just like that?
No sign of the target, over.
Wow, they've already lost track of me. I'm getting out this boat.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
Well, that was easy.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem, and people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief, I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Alright, y'all, that's gonna do it. Don't forget to comment, rate the video, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.